hope you're doing fantastic. I wanted to first film this and then posted it, but then I thought, you know what? I don't want to waste any second for this woman who is literally stealing my words. This is not even copying, this is literally stealing my words. And now I'm actually going to expose her, and I have the transcript of that section that she literally copies me. As you all know, I'm a scientist. I like to show you proof. If all of my videos weren't enough proof, that I already have done 14, I believe, videos on this fake spiritual gurus, fake spiritual tarot reader, fake spiritual astrologer. By the way, she's not an astrologer. Listen to me. Her name is MJ, okay? Her name is MJ. She comes from corporate America. She was actually a PR guru. She is a PR guru. That's her background. She fakes the shit out of people. She has 400,000 plus YouTube subscribers. She's a cult leader. She fakes the shit out of people. She reads tarot. She likes through her teeth how she is this awakened spiritual person. She keeps saying, if you are on my channel, you are a spiritually awakened. We will get to that. We will get to that, how bullshit these people are, okay? And this is mind-blowing for me that these type of people, and she even claims, and she even says with her mouth, like, I don't even understand how these people can sleep at night in peace by literally copying other people, taking literally other people's words out. I'm telling you, this YouTube, social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, this is a totally messed up place. This is a total mess up. These people are only driven by money, okay? These people, I'm telling you, the fake spirituality business, she literally says, I have a spiritual business. I teach spiritual business. That's what she says. She literally says that, okay? And so, meaning, you know, how to, you know, charge whatever money. And she watches my videos. So this is for you, freaking MJ. You are lying to your teeth. You are a Sagittarius, and we know the insecure Sagittariuses, how much they are, you know, if they're really unawakened, let me tell you this, unawakened Sagittariuses lies through their teeth. They are very, very, very much low level, and I know a lot of unawakened Sagittariuses who actually really do some deep SHIT stuff, okay? And so you, hi, thank you for like, hey, thanks for being here. We are talking about with proof, literally with proof, with transcript of how the fake spiritual tarot reader who claims also to be an astrologer, we will get to that, literally stealing my words. I'm telling you, this is beyond outrage. This is the sham. This is shameful. This is hurt. This is a scam. This is cultism. This is bullshit. And I will not let this slide any longer, okay? I never mentioned any names, and screw you, MJ. I know you're watching my videos. Screw you. I will call you out, okay? You are a liar. You are a cheat. You are corporate America who only deals with money. You're only after money. You literally say, I teach spiritual business to make money. You actually say that. No real, true, awakened, spiritual person would ever say that. Why do you never copy that on my channel, huh? Why? Because that's not who you are. You are unawakened, a liar, okay? You have no clue about spirituality. You copy, you go to other channels. I mean, it's just so day and night. It's just so clear. And the way you present yourself like with this, all right, like this, all right. And so it's just, I can see through you. Like you, it's just so as day and night. You are not as coming across knowledgeable whatsoever. You don't even get the words out, and that's your actual clue how you, that's you don't know what you're talking about. Because once you talk, and then you stutter out of nowhere, you cannot, you mix up the planets, you mix up the entire astrological terminology, you mix up stuff that you just like this, you start to stutter all the filler words. It's just calm down. Go and learn shit before you come on and take the responsibility of make people spiritually awakened. Like you not only wake up, but also, I don't know, grow up. I don't even understand how you got through school and life with all the lies and cheats and manipulation of people. This is insane. And let me get to this. So number one, you are copying other people's channels, okay? You get bits and pieces from everywhere, and then, because this is when you talk about astrology, it's just insane. Even I know there was a man who commented on your channel literally saying fake astrology channel. It was just so on point. Yes, people see through you. And I also saw other, like, there was women commenting on you, no, this is not this and that. Stop manipulating people. Literally, people say that. People are not as dumb as you think. People are more awakened than you are, and people see through your bullshit, how you manipulate as the PR guru, the people. And this is also why, I mean, we can see through you. This is also why you do tarot reading, and then you say, for the astrology, go to my paid site, paid membership, and we will talk more about their astrology. Of course you say that, because you don't want people to see through your BS. You know nothing about nothing. Even your tarot, you claim to be, I mean, first, years ago, you claimed that you got awakened. This is what you actually said, word for word, coming out of your mouth. You said that you got awakened in 2017. That's when you built your YouTube channel. That's when you got awakened. That's when you founded your YouTube channel. That's what you said. Then, listening to me more and more lately, for the last few years, you keep saying, because I say, I do this for decades, okay? I do this for more than 2 decades. And I know exactly why, because I was in a different country. And you are Gen X, I'm a Gen X, okay? You are in your 50s, I am in my 50s. So I know exactly the system. I know exactly who does what and when. So don't give me this, okay? You are only few years older than me. So I know exactly the timeline of who does what, who did what. I know the tarot readers from a decade ago. Some of them are still on here. Tarot, especially astrologer, at that time, 10 years ago, there weren't even us tarot readers. They were actually astrologers who know their shit. And now, what you are claiming to be tarot is word for word, millennial style, YouTuber style tarot reading. That's your terminology. That's how you read. That's how you read tarot. This is exactly an unawakened millennial style, YouTuber style tarot reader. And your astrology knowledge is literally zero, below zero. You don't even understand the planet, or you completely mix up the planets. And now let's go to the actual transcript where you literally steal my words. And here's what it is. For years on my Sunday lives, live, okay, no editing, live stream. For years, every single week, and my Sunday lives, when I do reading for astrological sign from Aries to Pisces, and for all of us. And if you watch my last few ones and the ones from years ago, and why do I know exactly years ago? Because I was in a different place during COVID. I was in a different place. I wasn't even, that's why I know exactly the timeline. Go and watch my Sunday lives. When I read from Aries to Pisces, especially when you go to, just, you don't have to go too much back. Go to the last few weeks. I keep saying, when I start, I talk, and then when I come to Aries, I say, okay, Aries, this is the time, okay, this is Aries. And then as I start, and then suddenly, and I bring my beautiful chart, right? And then I say, oh, by the way, right? Remember that? I stop and say, by the way, this is for Aries rising and Aries sun. And I say, I'm an Aries rising. So watch for Aries, for your ascendant sign first, then for your sun sign. I say this for years, okay? I say this for years. Go back and the last two, at least last Sunday lives, I say that as I start with Aries. That's why on the timestamp you see I go on a little bit and then I explain why I say, and then I also make fun of the people who say Sun rising Venus, Sun rising Venus. Why do I exactly say it like this in the sing-song way? Because this is how she says it. MJ, this is you. I'm talking about you. You say it like this. Sun rising Venus, Sun rising Venus. That's how you say it. I make fun of you for years. You didn't even get that. You claim to be doing this for decades. Sun rising Venus. No single astrologer, real astrologers ever would do Sun rising Venus, Sun rising Venus. This is bullshit, like to the roof, okay? So, guess now the transcript. Today, she does this, all signs, right? And the reason why I always start with Aries, right? I always start with Aries to Pisces and then all of us. That's, I do all the time for years like this, okay? But she does it from variety to different signs. She doesn't start from Aries. But when she came all the way through, and then she come to Aries, She didn't do this before. She didn't do this after. Only on Aries, guys. This is just unreal. Like, how dumb are you? Like, how obvious are you? How dumb are you? And how it's just so easy to see through you. Because, listen, this is what I'm saying, guys. If you don't have integrity, if you lie, you just, this is what liars don't understand. When you lie, when you fake the shit out of through life, then you give yourself away with your words. I mean, it's not like you have to be an FBI or CIA agent to have the training. I'm an effing Scorpio. Like, I have 5 planets in Scorpio in my 8th house. I mean, I can see the heck out of people. I don't even see you, like, in person. I see your eyes, I see your behavior, I see the words, the wording. I have awards for public speaking. I know speaking. I see through your body language, and even show me your picture. I can see your psychology through your picture. When I see, this is what people don't understand. When I look at you, I even understand people when they write comment. It doesn't matter if you write a nice comment or a bad comment, which I don't pretty much never get a bad comment, but even through the nice comment, I analyze the wording chosen. So because I had a lot of students, I come from academia. You, MJ, come from corporate America. You come from actual television, right? The shit out of the fake shit, right? Corporate television, you come from there. You are the PR guru. I come from academia. I had students. I still have students. I was reading scoring the tests for decades in different countries and different universities. I know how to read what the student is trying to do here, what trickery, what is it really his or her words or not. I mean, I have a team members, right? I have a group of volunteers doing work, writing articles. I mean, don't give me that. I know exactly the wordings that comes out of your mouth. So she goes on. When she comes to Aries, she does this. Here's the transcript. I'm telling you, I'm a scientist. Here's the proof. I like to give you proof. If you still don't believe me, this is her transcript. She says, listen, and also I read this as she said it, okay? She says, what's happening for my Aries? Then she shuffles, she picks a card. Then she says a sentence, what about this card? Then she says, what is happening for my Aries? Then what about this card, please? And then she says, she goes on. She's shuffling the cards, right? So then she says, and then she pauses and says, all of these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But I recommend you watch your rising sign first. All right? This is a typical all right, like I know shit on you. This is a command, okay? All right, as she is, if she knows what she's talking about. All right, that's just my intention. Intention. That word is so intentional that she says that. She knows exactly why she even if it's subconscious, this word of choice is literally telling. This is her intention. The why she says that even is intentional. She knows exactly that she's copying at this time. This is like unreal. This is your psychology is coming through your mouth. And then she does again, all right, that's just my intention. Long pause. You see? It's just unreal. Long pause and then says, all right, again, all right, that's how I do these readings. Dude, stop lying. Stop lying, okay? Stop cheating, stop stealing, stop lying. All right, that's how I do these readings, and how I look at them. Look at them what? See, do you see this? Like, listen, all right, that's just my intention. Long pause. All right, that's how I do these readings, and how I look at them. These two sentences is literally built in. Like, she has to add these brand new inside as a justification of her stealing, because out of the sudden she introduces the stealed words, my words, into her bullshit readings, so that these two sentences are her justification in her mind. That's why she takes this long pause, and that's she does this all the time with these when she is absolutely insecure. And we know Sagittariuses, unawakened Sagittariuses, I mean, insecurity is their last name, okay? No secure person would ever lie and cheat, ever. The sun sign will likely resonate too. Oh my God, you crazy person. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? This is insane. Go now and watch my videos. Go to click on Aries and now then watch my how I say. Watch your rising sign first in all my readings for years. Okay? The sun sign will likely resonate too. And then I say, watch for your rising sign first and then your sun sign. Okay? And I said, not moon. I literally say that, and definitely not Venus, because it's bullshit and I don't understand why people put Venus in there. I literally say this in every reading. And she says, goes on and say, that's what I'm saying. Do you see how she goes on and she's shuffling in the meantime? And she did this only on Aries. I kid you not. I am just out of words for this bullshit. The sun sign will likely resonate too. Moon and Venus might be less strong. Pause. All right, Aries? What is this? I look at this. I say this exactly in her, like she says this in her video, in a transcript. Moon and Venus might be less strong. Pause. All right, Aries? I'm just out of my mind, out of words. I have nothing to say for any of these lack of integrity people who lies the crap out of their mouth and lies to the face to people and can sleep at night. I just don't understand how people, liars, cheaters, are literally sleeping at night. How can you sleep at night if you lie through your teeth and you know it? How do I know? She knows it. She actually knows it. That's the problem. She knows that she's cheating. She knows that she's lying. She knows that she's copying, stealing from other people. She knows that. The words, the way she says this is the proof of that. Not only what she says, how she says it. It's just so clear. Like, you don't have to be an FBI or CIA agent. This is just, you are such an open book. It's just surreal. And it's not just me who is calling you out. People literally commenting on your channel that you're a fake astrologer. They're saying fake astrology channel. I mean, exactly. It's just unbelievable. And even the women say that the person write this was a man. And the other two women that I only, maybe there are more, but only I saw two, says, don't stop manipulating people. This is BS. And this is so right. And the way I not only agree with that, I call you out, MJ, with your name, MJ, because you steal my words. You actually steal my words. People with lack of integrity, there's a different place in hell for these people. You are not awakened. No awakened, spiritually awakened person would lie to their through their teeth. In fact, let me get you now to spirituality to once and for all, and she will probably steal these words too. That's why I love doing these videos, because it's a documentary of when I say what. And I called a Turkish psychologist who copied my videos for more than a year. Okay? A narcissist psychologist again, studied something else, did some certifications, and become a psychologist, stealing my videos in Turkish. And this is plagiarism, okay? If you don't know what plagiarism is, open the goddamn Google and Google plagiarism. This is by law, US law, that you cannot steal other people's work. Every single video, every single writing is copyrighted automatically. Copying that, stealing that is illegal. You, MJ, should know it as corporate media, corporate America PR person. You know what plagiarism is, but you don't care, because you only care about money and power and become this spiritual guru, which you are not. You are a liar. You are stealing from other people's work, okay? Not work, but also the words. Like, what is wrong with you? How can you sleep at night? And this brings me to, let's talk about spirituality. She says, then goes on and say, and she said this, I think, by Taurus. She said, By the way, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. And then she says, I think she went on to Taurus, and then she leans onto the camera and say, if you're watching my channel, you are spiritual awakened. Like, what? What? What's the, I just want to say the F word, but what the F does that mean? Who are you to say that everyone on her channel, on your channel, MJ, is spiritually awakened? You are not even spiritually awakened, because no spiritual awakened person would ever lie and cheat and steal other people's work. Ever. Ever. And this has nothing to do with spirituality. It's just integrity. We are so deep in this goddamn terminology that we forgot common sense. And this is human decency, integrity, honor. Living with honor, integrity, and truth. You can steal the shit out of people. It doesn't matter. So you have 400,000 subscribers. You make the shit of money through your spiritual business. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. So does it give you power? So you are more spiritual? Does it mean that? Because you have more subscribers? You have more money in your bank account? You have a nice house? You have 2 dogs? Is that what it is? You overprice your spiritual business? You do a retreat that nobody came? You cannot fake the shit out of people. I mean, I see it through you. You are overestimating yourself. You're overselling yourself. And when that happens, when you oversell yourself, it's like a ball with a tiny little bit of a spot that leaks the water. You will leak. You leak from everywhere. Your words, your behavior, your stutter, it's just your work. People call you out. You don't even understand the timeline we are in because you want to sell your spiritual business. More awakened people. No, I'm sorry. You don't understand that. Nice selling point though, but it's bullshit. It hasn't nothing to do with anything you're talking about. So you're saying everyone on your channel is a spiritually awakened person. Does it mean everyone on your channel is like you? Like cheaters and liars and stealers, manipulators? Is that what it is? Are you proud of that? Because let me give you that example of that Turkish psychologist who stole my work, my videos, okay? She made money off of narcissism, while she is the and I have given millions of examples of these narcissistic psychologists on YouTube and outside of YouTube, and I know in person from a variety of countries. She created at that time 10,000 subscribers off of my videos, me describing, explaining narcissism, and she created an audience full blown, and the way she explained narcissism is this toxic BS. It's dark psychology, or it's not even psychology, it's full blown narcissism, like this professor, right? This narcissism professor who's a multimillionaire, who is toxic and psychopath, who is a narcissist, makes money off of narcissism. Identical like this. I can tell you, I can give you a list of people that I know who are in fact narcissists, bipolars, and psychopaths who are currently acting as psychologists and have patients. And they are actually believing that they are physicians, like doctors. That's what they, I mean, I can give you a list of people that only I know. And these is not anything else. So she created a group of followers of 10,000 narcissists who are bullies, who are attacking people, harassing people. It's surreal. The wording, the word choice, the trolling, it's surreal. And you might think you are on a narcissism channel watching toxic narcissism videos about narcissists. The way she explains it is that she actually praises the poor, the people, the victims, right? The victims, and she praises them that you are the best, you are so good, you are just and this is what narcissists need. So they are, cushioning each other, licking each other, right? Polishing each other. That's what narcissists needs, guys. This is insane if you think about it. How can people, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. The society is so messed up with these people faking the crap out of people. Okay, coming back to spirituality. So are you saying that people coming to your channel are spiritually awakened? How about this? Muslims are not even reading tarot. It's not even in the Islamic culture, Islamic faith, or not even in tradition, or not even a culture. Is in this is a full-blown England-based old England witch type place that was born. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I made a video, 2 videos on this. So are you saying that because Muslims don't read tarot, have nothing to do with tarot, don't believe in tarot bullshit, are not spiritually awakened? Is that what you're saying? Of course that's not what you're saying, because you have no idea about Islam, have you? I mean, you're so dumb. You know about nothing. I mean, what is even spirituality? What does it even mean? If you lie through your teeth, if you cheat, if you have zero integrity, manipulation, what does it even mean? Spirituality, spiritually awakened. Explain it. Don't go to Google. No. You, with your brain, explain it. You can't. You do because you know nothing. You probably will go to other channels and like, oh god, oh my god, oh my god, now I have to explain it. What does even spirituality mean? I swear, if she doesn't do a video about what does spirituality mean, and she will steal again my words, you are on, baby. You are so on. Don't mess with me, okay? Don't ever mess with me, okay? Don't. You have no idea. You are breaking the law of the land and the law of the heavens. The law is the law of the land. It's written law. What you're doing is plagiarism. And also, copying anything of other people's work is actually illegal. If you don't know the law, here you go. Welcome to my channel. But also, the law of the heavens called something called karma. It hits you on left and right. So, do the right thing. If you don't know shit, say I don't know shit. And stop making shit up. Stop stealing from other people. Stop manipulating people just to make money, just to gain power, subscribers, whatever the heck. It's just so cheap. It's very cheap. Low level. The lowest of the lowest level. Meaning, and when you are at the low level, this is everything but spiritually awakened. I see you in the next video. Take care, guys.